Today we dive into the heart of American agriculture. We're exploring the top 5 crops that fuel our economy, feed our livestock, and clothe our nation. Corn, soybeans, hay, wheat, and cotton. We'll break down why they matter, where they grow, and how they shape our lives. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. First, the king of crops, corn. Picture fields across the Midwest, golden stalks under a big blue sky. In 2023, farmers planted about 93 million acres of corn, roughly the size of California. The United States leads the world, producing around 500 million metric tons last year. About 40% goes to livestock feed, keeping cows, pigs, and chickens happy. Another 45% becomes ethanol for biofuel. The rest? It's in cereal, soda, and ketchup as high-fructose corn syrup. Corn's economic impact is huge, raking in about $78 billion in 2023. The Corn Belt, Iowa, Illinois, Nebraska, is its heart, with fertile soil and modern tech driving big yields. But weather like drought can hurt harvests, and farmers tweak hybrids for resilience. Corn's been a staple since Native Americans domesticated it thousands of years ago, and today it's America's agricultural backbone. Next, soybeans, the runner-up with global reach. In 2023, soybeans covered about 82 million acres, mostly in the Midwest, Iowa, Illinois, and Minnesota. The United States leads, producing around 113 million metric tons last year. Soybeans are a protein powerhouse. 70% feeds livestock, 15% becomes cooking oil, and 5% powers biodiesel. Tofu or soy milk? That's soybeans too. Soybeans brought in about $50 billion in 2022, with exports to China driving demand. But trade tensions, like tariff threats with Mexico and competition from Argentina, keep farmers alert. Soybeans came to America from Asia in the 1800s and boomed in the 20th century as a feed crop. They're a symbol of American ingenuity, turning a humble bean into a global commodity. Now, a quieter giant, hay. It covered about 53 million acres in 2023, the third largest crop by land use, grown in Texas, Montana, and the Great Plains. Hay feeds livestock, especially cattle, for beef and dairy. It's not flashy, but without hay, our burgers and milkshakes would suffer. Hay doesn't grab headlines, and its acreage has dipped as farmers chase higher value grains. Still, it's the unsung hero of animal agriculture, supporting ranches nationwide. Historically, hay was cut by hand in the 1800s. Now, massive balers do the work, and hay remains a steady force in America's livestock industry. Our fourth crop is wheat, the backbone of bread and pasta. Wheat spanned about 46 million acres in 2018, with recent declines. Kansas, North Dakota, and Oklahoma are the wheat heartland, part of the Great Plains. The United States is the world's 4th largest wheat producer, harvesting about 50 million tons in 2018. 70% is winter wheat, planted in fall and harvested in summer, ideal for all-purpose flour. The rest feeds livestock or gets exported. Wheat arrived with European settlers in the 1600s, but today farmers face lower profits and competition from Russia. Still, every slice of toast owes a debt to America's wheat fields. Finally, cotton, the fabric of our lives. Cotton hits about 10 to 12 million acres recently, with a 16.7% jump in 2011. Texas grows about 49%, joined by Arizona and Mississippi. The United States is the 3rd largest cotton producer and top exporter, earning about $21 billion yearly and supporting 125,000 jobs. Cotton ruled the South since the 1800s, tied to the painful legacy of slavery. Today, it's about textiles, t-shirts, jeans, with global demand setting the pace. Prices and weather can make or break a season, but cotton endures. The cotton gin, invented by Eli Whitney in 1793, made America a cotton powerhouse. So, there you have it. Corn, soybeans, hay, wheat, and cotton. These crops aren't just plants, They're the engine of American agriculture, feeding us, fueling us, and dressing us. Corn and soybeans made up over 50% of crop receipts in 2022, while hay supports livestock, wheat fills pantries, and cotton clothes the world. These crops tell a story of innovation and hard work. Thanks for joining this crop tour. Want to dig deeper or explore ties to American culture, like trucker hats from farm life? Let me know, and we'll keep the conversation growing.